It's going to be the Sacramento Kings tonight, 39, 24-1. That is no fluke. That is hard work. And that is you guys coming in here being the sharpest chat I know, bringing winners, bringing the energy. Also, Squad Ride 1, Providence, great. Fuck me. They win games, they cover games. It's fucking annoying. Mikey Over's coming on. Might have changed the vibes. Maybe that'll change everything. Maybe I'll be a Providence guy. Maryland out to a fat lead. They have 75 votes already. And we're going to absolutely attack the college basketball card today. Winners only. All right, so we're Mormons tonight. We're going to be soaking with our winnings, okay? And we're 42, 24-1 in squad rides. Dwayne Wade alley-ooping it left and right every fucking day. Let's go BYU. We're soaking in the winnings. It starts tonight with Manhattan, +5. The Jaspers, they get it done at home for the squad ride. Let's end the best fucking week we've had on this goddamn show so far, all right? Why not us?
There we go.
+115. Boom. You know why? Because I trust the squad ride, and that shit prints. What's going on, everybody? Happy BTL Thursday, episode 252 piece. Hold the fry, as always, joined by your guys, Krabs and Javon. Squad ride cake last night, but look, we've got a game starting up here in 1 minute, chat. Listen up. We've got a prize picks entry for you, handcrafted, signed, sealed, and delivered from the BTL boys to start out your Thursday with a winner. A little two-piece, if you will, Javon. What do you think about it?
Yeah, a little two-piece. I like it. I definitely like JD Martinez. His matchup against Graham Ashcraft today, he's probably going to take 1 yard. Matt McClain, even though it hurts, Fid, my guy, might have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kershaw absolutely deals today. His fantasy score is through the roof. I think he pitches a gem and hits a strikeout prop, but found another way to target that with McClain up there at a weird 1.5 strikeouts, which typically hits when it's that high. And he's been a strikeout machine recently. A little two-piece chat to start the day off. If I had to bet something in this early game, I'd probably take the Dodgers team total over, but I'm staying away, not betting it, just sticking with the Prize Picks two-piece. What do you think, Javon?
I took one play on the books today in that game, and it was a Spencer Steer home run.
Ooh.
Okay. I was kind of mad he wasn't on Prize Picks, but that's the only red square I would have taken that's up today.
But I wonder why. Wonder why he wasn't up there, huh? Well, we'll be sweating that out, chats. This game starts up, I think, right now. We get another De La Cruz outing. We'll have to sweat that out. Josh will pull it up when his at-bat is up. Let's hope we smack a little two-piece to start the day off right. Okay, chat. We've got plenty to go over. All right, I do think Kershaw deals today, and Ashcraft, Javon, he's coming off his worst start, maybe the worst start in MLB history in that last one. I mean, I don't want to fade him off of that, but he really has been struggling and would not be surprised if the Dodgers end up putting up a 10-piece once again.
Just
right? He just might do it. All right, chat. L recap from yesterday. Man, squad ride hurt. I still don't know how that didn't hit. Absolute Patrick Corbin wizardry. Insane. I mean, the guy gave up 11 hits. I think there was more pickoffs and guys thrown out at second base trying to stretch a single into a double for the Reds and diving catches in the outfield than there were runs for the Nats. So we take it on the chin. We move, beat, right? It is what it is. Squad rides can't be perfect, okay? And then Carlos Santana did not come through for the boys yesterday on the two-piece, all right? We're getting revenge today, though. Noda did score, but we're hitting that two-piece today. And we got head-to-head updates. I mean, Javon's about to break the record, most points in a week for a head-to-head lineup. My goodness. I thought I had some life last night with that Mookie Betts home run, but to no avail. You're still up a good 30 points here. My goodness.
Yeah, shout out Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll's been him.
He has been unbelievable. And, yeah, the Nats game's canceled, guys. It's nasty outside. Pretty beat. We don't get to sweat that game out in the afternoon. Super beat. If I submit my Nats underslip for 10U, can I get the link? Sure, Matt. Absolutely. I bet. I hope that's a joke. Okay. Chat, hopefully no more games get canceled today. We got plenty of games to go over throughout the day. MLB, hopefully Chelly, we get him on here to talk some NHL at some point for the Stanley Cup. We need to go in depth about the Reds and what they've been doing and their new energy with Cruz at the helm and his first career home run. We're going to go over that. There's more Zion news. We talked about Zion yesterday. You guys thought we were done with that. Not even close. Not even close. And we're going to go over that as well. Maybe craft up a Prize Picks and go over the rest of these MLB games. Okay, chat. W's. Let's have a day. All right. Why not us? Javon, these Reds, man, they are something.
They're fun. They're fun.
Yeah, to say the least. They are extremely fun. Another walk-off home run last night. But let's talk about Cruz and his first career home run. That was easy.
Yeah, we got to turn on the sound for this, too. That call was crazy.
The call is all time. We'll turn the sound on for this.
Tennis match, golf tournament silence. Anticipation to see what... Oh, goodness! That ball had a family!
That ball had a family. I love it. You know he came prep with that one. He was waiting. Look how late that kid is. My goodness. I'd be hyped, too. Sitting in the last row. The last freaking row. They probably bought those tickets for $10 walking into the stadium 5 minutes before. Next thing you know, you're rewarded with Elly De La Cruz first home run. Absolutely insane. But that's not all he did yesterday. I mean, Javon, he might be the fastest guy I've ever seen in my life. Carabas tweeted it out perfectly last night. I wanted to show you guys this clip. I think he legitimately takes like 9 or 10 strides from home to third. It's insane. Or first to third, I'd say at least. I mean, he is absolutely cooking. And he's going to be doing this for the next decade.
Yeah.
Turning doubles into triples and turning singles into doubles. This kid is unbelievable. He's got swag. He's got pop. He's got skill. He's got patience, vision. He's got it all. And that's why I keep telling you guys he is already the best hitter in baseball. And he's only 2 games in. Insane. Okay? Let's talk about the guy who caught the home run ball, though. Let's talk about his buddy and his kid and his buddies who caught this ball. They were negotiating.
the Reds, obviously, me personally, I would be out of that stadium selling that thing for $500K. That's just me. To each his own. All right. And I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are, what you would do if you caught that home run ball. But it turns out he got signed baseballs for the whole squad. Got to meet De La Cruz. I'm sure he got a signed bat, bunch of pictures. Extremely cool for the kid who caught it. And he's a team player. He ended up giving the ball out. Love it. It looks like JD Martinez just flew out. God damn it. Brutal. But here's the kid. He said, I just want to do the right thing. I want him to have it. What a nice thing to do. W kid.
Yeah.
Don, what are your thoughts though, man? What would you have done in this situation? Because people are already bitching on Twitter saying the ball was worth, upwards of $500K.
Yeah. I mean, I probably wouldn't keep the ball. I probably would ask for some season tickets. That's what I would have asked for. Something over the course of a couple years that I can at least get some value off of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't withhold it from them and take it out of the stadium and sell it. But they'd have to give me, go back and meet them, get some memorabilia, give me some tickets, give me a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean, I would have milked them for everything they had. I'd be sitting front row to Nats games the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Hopefully.
Straight up. Chat, what would you have done? You catch that home run ball in the last row. You probably just showed up. You're either drunk or hungover at that age, as you should be. What would you do if you catch that home run ball? Are you selling it? Are you giving it back? Are you being a team player? What are you doing? People in chat are saying, I don't think he got enough. I agree. But at least he hooked up his squad. Got to give him respect for that. All right. And the most important part of that Reds game last night was the walk-off, not from De La Cruz, but from another young stud. My goodness. I mean, Benson got into this one. Holy smokes, dude. And that's not even the best angle at it. We'll show you this next clip that Mikey tweeted last night. This made me want to run through a brick wall. I'll tell you that much. This got me so amped. I'm going to start playing this clip every morning when I wake up and get out of bed. This guy is electric. This Reds team is electric. They are great. They're young. They're fun. They have a good time. They celebrate. They pimp home runs. And right now they're playing good baseball. Javon, you got to be stoked with that future you locked in last week. My goodness.
I'm very excited. This is what I was waiting for. And I I thought Ellie De La Cruz, from all the reports, was going to come back after the series, like in a week or so. But I was looking at this series anyway because it's the Dodgers, and you have a young team, and you want a win or a couple wins like this to really get them fired up. And this is probably more than I ever could have asked for. So I haven't checked out the current price, and I know it's May or early June, so I don't want to overreact, but I can only assume that price is getting cut in half by now.
100%. Great bet. Great time to get it in. We'll see how it plays out. All right. Shout out our guy, David Berga, coming in with a sub bang. Absolute beast. Appreciate that. W. It's Thursday, my dudes. It's the weekend for me. Okay. I count it.
Damn near cut in half.
Woo! Plus 1,400. What number did you get a week and a half ago?
2,500. And by the time we came and talked about it, it was plus 2,000. So that's the one that's posted on graphics and stuff. But that's what I got. And people forget too that Joey Votto's coming back to this team, which for a young team making a playoff push, even if he's not putting up Ellie De La Cruz numbers, that's huge for them. So
it's a good guy to have in your freaking dugout. I don't care how he's playing.
Yeah, 100%.
That's huge. They need an arm. Go out and get an arm. Spend some money, please. Do something, Cincinnati. The city needs it. They're rallying around. They're going to the game. They're hype, right? Reward them. Absolutely reward them. Okay. Javon, we do have a game starting up here in about 15 minutes. I wanted to talk about the Nats, but that game got scratched. Only one more game starting up during BTL chat, so let's talk about it. Minnesota versus Tampa Bay. Yoni Chirinos getting called up, joining the rotation here, Javon, for the next week or so. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the deal?
Yeah, I don't really know what to do with this game, to be honest with you, because we got two shit lineups that both these teams put out today. Look, the Twins lineup, it's like Castro, Kirilloff, Polanco at the top today. The Rays, no Yandy Diaz, and I've always been a big proponent of do not bet on the Rays. Don't count on their offense when Yandy Diaz isn't in the lineup because they're so drastically different when he's not in the lineup. So I don't know what to do here because it probably says a little bit of under to me, but I mean, we saw a game yesterday that was 1-0 through like 7 innings or 8 innings, I guess, almost. And then the first game, the Twins didn't score either. And it went under because it was 7-0 Rays. So, like, that would be the play if I had to do anything. I just don't personally want to take it.
Okay. And maybe that crummy lineup is part of the reason why that line continues to creep back towards the Twins. I think I'm good on that game.
It's because it was supposed to be Glass now, not Chirinos. That's why the line moved.
Okay. And it's steadily kind of been creeping, though, this entire afternoon. I feel like maybe the lineup as well probably didn't help.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay. All right. We needed crabs on Night Sweats last night. Texas Graphic had me geek. I'll run it tonight. I'll hop on tonight if Trent's running it. Just let me know, guys. I'll ask him when I hop on search today, too. All right. I got some time. There it is. Sure. Unbelievable. Hilarious. All right. Awesome. There's your little Rays report, guys. I would not bet that game, to be honest with you. Doesn't seem like the Rays are too locked in to win this one today. Do you blame them? They've already got 7 million wins. Maybe they'll take today off. Regroup, get ready for tomorrow.
Maybe.
Right? And Javon, unfortunately, we do have to talk about your Heat after last night. Shout out Jokic, who's the first player ever to drop 30, 20, and 10. I mean, this guy, he is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. I know I'm just saying stuff you guys already know, so we're not going to slurp anymore. But this guy and his post-game interviews are so great. He's so down to earth and he gets it. He doesn't want to talk about himself. All he wants to do is talk about Murray. All he wants to do is talk about Brown, who had an incredible game last night as well. My goodness, Kansas legend. Could have told you that guy was going to be nice. This guy is incredible, and it's going to be an uphill battle for the Heat to find a way to win this series. I mean, last night would have been a huge win if they were able to pull it out. Nuggets had their best fourth quarter of the series so far, stomped on them, closed the door, finished it out. And now we've got game 4 coming up here in a few nights with the same spread, 3.5 as of right now. Now, I'm down to go back to the Heat coming up here. But Javon, break down what you saw last night. What's your confidence level? How are we feeling about your Heat?
You know, I'm not too worried quite yet. I will say I didn't like a lot of the rotations that I saw last night. Maybe Eric Spoelstra was overcoaching a little bit because I really don't like how Kevin Love is like strictly playing in the first half now. I think you need to utilize him more instead of Cody Zeller, who, I mean, I saw a tweet. It was like he had a positive plus minus, and we just got a Matt McClain strikeout.
Let's go. Come on, chat.
Huge.
Come on, chat. Also, Josh, we might get a De La Cruz at bat in this inning, so feel free to pull that up and switch it when he's up. All right.
Yeah. So I mean, going back to the Heat, it was a little weird. A lot of the personnel that they put out, and I think MPJ. We talked about like him not playing as much because of his lapses defensively. They really cut down his minutes, which I think that worked in the Nuggets' favor against the Heat offense, who were struggling a little bit at times, especially when Gabe Vincent got into foul trouble, which really sucked. So from that point, it was really like Jimmy was forced to be aggressive. It's almost like the same effect that Jokic has when the Heat made him be a scorer, and the rest of the team really kind of suffered from that. It felt the same way with Jimmy. And yeah, that hurt the graphic. Hurt the graphic.
Yeah.
And yeah, Vincent, Gabe Vincent had some very questionable foul calls. I'll say that, but yeah, the offense was in a strange place. We got a double play. So no.
Yeah, people are saying double play. That's a jinx on me. If you guys have the nerf, you're welcome for saying De La Cruz is about to come up. I take full credit for that.
W.
Unbelievable. Yeah, you think Jimmy's hurt?
Oh yeah, I mean I've been saying that whole playoffs. I mean everybody's hurt to some degree at this point, of the season, but he's playing on a couple ankles that he's re-aggravated, every couple of games. He got a bad shoulder too. So I mean, he tried. He gave it his all yesterday to be aggressive because he really had to. He just wasn't efficient. So I mean, he didn't have a choice. I get it, but I definitely think it is time to go back to them in Game 4.
Somebody said in chat, do we have any Twins or Rays squares we like? I mean, there's like nothing up, guys.
Yeah, there's nothing really up for that game.
There's nothing up. I really don't know what to take in that game. Let's just sit that game out and let's dominate the later games. Okay, a lot of moving parts in that one. It's not worth our coins.
There is one hitter up in both of those combined. Both those lineups combined, and it's Wander.
So there you go. Take Wander's under if you want to be a weirdo. Okay. Javon, plus 3.5, Heat game 4. Thoughts?
Going back to it.
Going back to the well?
100%. Yeah, I think it's the Heat game 4. And then, I wouldn't be shocked if the Nuggets won 2 straight after that, but I definitely think the Heat come back and win this game. Interested to see where this line moves because I think you're going to see more threes coming up here soon than, fours, kind of the opposite move that we saw pretty late yesterday, which concerned me a little bit.
Gotcha. Oh, did we lose Javon? Did the aliens get Javon?
Is that me or is that you?
Ooh, it might have been me, but now you're back.
Okay.
Now you're back. W's. Chat, we good? 10-4s? Let me know. All right. Heat game 4 will be taking the spread there, 100%. I had a weird feeling in my plums about last night. Sat it out. Was going to lie bet them. They didn't look good. We saved the coins for game 4. Chat definitely will be on the Heat tomorrow night. Excited for that game. Okay. Let's talk about Zion Williamson, though, here real quick. This guy, there's only look, let's talk about it. Okay. Zion, congratulations. He's having a kid, not with this woman, but he's having a kid. And this lovely lady here, who also happens to be a porn star, Mariah Mills, has been going bonkers on Twitter, social media, absolutely exposing Zion, saying, you told me you were going to move me down there. I was your girl. And she's showing receipts, Javon.
Oh, I know.
She is showing receipts. Zion is just sitting back, trying to hide. He has not addressed this, as he shouldn't. But not a good look for our guy Zion here. It seems like she's pretty upset that she's not the only one getting some Zion love. Clearly by that picture he posted yesterday of him about to have a kid. Unbelievable. There's only one winner in this situation, and it's Ja Morant, who is somehow now not the biggest idiot in the NBA this week. He's got to be absolutely stoked. And this meme is incredible. Ja Morant and Zion battling to see who can waste money and talent first. It's insane. It's insane. Javon, what are your thoughts on Zion? Is he just the biggest bozo to walk this earth? Is he just wasting his freaking talents? Or does none of this matter and we should just be talking about his basketball game when he comes back?
I would say we could just talk about his basketball game, but he hasn't seen the court since 1982.
Well, there you go.
That's what makes it pretty difficult here. We're talking about anything with Zion. He hasn't been on the court, so this is what we got to talk about. But yeah, this whole situation is wild, and Ja Morant's PR team is doing backflips. That's somebody else.
100%. They're taking
on social media.
They got their first day off in months.
Yeah,
holy smokes,
100%. So
my goodness.
Kind of crazy. I don't know how Zion keeps getting exposed on Snapchat like this. Like, we got to get together.
He's got to put Snap away at this point. He's been getting exposed on Snapchat since he was a Duke.
Yeah.
Sliding into DMs.
Crazy.
Holy smokes. Talk about not learning your lesson. Man. He's got some shit going on he needs to deal with before he even gets back on the court. My goodness.
Yeah. A little bit.
All right. Yeah. Get this man off of Snap. Someone take his phone. Holy smokes. All right, guys. We move. Okay, that's enough fun talk for one day. Let's cut the shit. Let's get to business. All right. Let's dive into some of these games. Why not, Javon? Why not us? We've got Baltimore, Milwaukee starting up in about an hour. Your guy Bradish getting the ball. He's been all over the place this year. He's going against Ray, who, remind me, is he an opener? Is he an extended starter? What have they been doing with him? Is he stretched out?
He's a normal starter. Yeah.
Okay. What do you like in this game? Anything? Baltimore to salvage something out of the series?
Yeah, I think it's Bradish today, which, I guess reports are telling me they're semi-popular as a short underdog / short favorite. I guess they're bouncing back and forth. But I do like the Orioles. I think Bradish pitches pretty well. Rhea is a similar pitcher. He literally throws exactly everything that Corbin Burns throws, but he's not Corbin Burns. So they just faced that the other day. Not that they're incredibly successful against it, obviously, but not facing his quality of stuff. So having just seen that, I think they bounce back. I think Bradish pitches pretty well today against the Brewers lineup, and the Orioles don't get swept here is kind of what I'm thinking. This offense has been pretty pitiful without Cedric Mullins in the lineup. I'll say that. But
I will say, though, Aaron Hicks, who is one of my newfound favorite players in the league. I don't know why, but I've come to really like Aaron Hicks over the last few weeks. This guy is doing everything he can to replace Cedric Mullins. He has not been the issue one bit. He's been absolutely killing it, Javon. I mean, we have his home run clip we can show here, Josh. But he's hitting 368. This is from 2 nights ago. He's hitting 368 in 6 games, and he's been unbelievable. It's like night and day. Night and day from him in pinstripes. It's got to be the beard. It's got to be the swag. It's got to be the Orioles orange, and him not being locked up on the Yankees organization that's absolutely in rat piss. You know?
Yeah.
Has to be. Has to be. It's the only explanation. Okay. It all comes back to Judge somehow. I blame him for the success on Hicks. Okay. But Orioles ML today, but tread lightly. It might be a little bit public.
Yeah, it probably is. And it's an early play, so we'll see how it plays out. But I like the O's.
Okay. W's. We got 2 more afternoon games. We're going to go over here. San Francisco, Colorado. Chase Anderson, man. Nobody's talking about him. This guy has been absolutely balling for the Rockies, Javon. And we've got a little stat we can show you with how well he's been doing. He's coming off of his longest start since he's been starting for the Rockies. A lot of his starts have been abbreviated, only an inning or 2, right? But they let him in there for 6 innings, only gave up 4 hits and 2 runs on 80 pitches with 50 strikes in his last start. I'm not saying we got to back this guy today. I just wanted to give respect where respect is due. And this guy has been absolutely shoving. A veteran who's been bouncing around the league for years. Javon, do we dare take a stab at the Rockies when they're playing at home, when there's more variance in their park, where it turns into a home run derby at times? Do we dare take a stab at the plus 150 against a guy like Alex Cobb, who is dominant, but at times very, very shaky and wild?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind doing that. You got a Ellie Single.
Wow, Ellie Single. What a beast. What a beast. We'll show you guys the clip. We'll get a screen share of it. We'll show you guys in a minute. All right. W's.
You were talking about with Capwise Nick that he hadn't had all of his hits were extra base hits. And I said that if you were to get a single on any day, it's going to be against Kershaw today, which is funny.
Well, there you go.
Career cycle finally accomplished in 3 games.
3 games. So impressive.
Yeah.
So impressive.
Insane. But, yeah, I kind of like the over here because I think Chase Anderson pitches somewhat well. But at some point he's going to start getting blown up. And I think it wouldn't surprise me to be against a Giants team that's been actually crushing right-handed pitching in the last handful of weeks here, especially obviously in Coors. But Alex Cobb is a guy who I also am kind of looking at some regression coming to Coors Field. He has been, throughout his career, but especially this season, thrived on keeping the ball in the ballpark. And a lot of these Rockies hitters, especially from the left side, so we're talking about Nolan Jones, who's been crushing the baseball as of lately. He had a home run that went, further than Elly De La Cruz yesterday. He has been absolutely smashing baseballs. And a lot of these Rockies hitters are going to be super aggressive on those balls lower in the zone. And obviously you're in Coors Field, not the best environment to kind of keep the ball in the yard. So I think Alex Cobb also gives up some runs today. Yeah, his sinker changeup is going to get crushed, which is kind of the same line of thinking that I'm on. So I like this over, especially after it snuck under. I'm pretty sure yesterday with like 9-10 runs somewhere around there. But yeah, McMahon, I'm I've seen enough of guy, Hall of Famer,
all-time comment from JFK, all time.
Love it.
Yeah, give me that over. Here's the single, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, here you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, that ball was roped. Not really. I mean, yeah, good luck. Why even throw it? I'm surprised he's not on third yet.
Looks like
this guy's awesome. Stolen base. How about that? Good thing we didn't take his under fantasy score today.
Yeah.
My goodness. Little stolen base action for De La Cruz. That was free.
There we go. Let him run.
Somebody in chat was saying, where can I live bet his stolen bases? And too late. Too late. He's too good. He's too fast. Holy smokes. All right. I like that over in San Fran and Colorado. And my fault if I said Logan Webb. It's Alex Cobb. But honestly, Alex Cobb has been freaking lights out this season. And that total's high. I don't care if it's in Coors. I'm with you. Both these pitchers have been balling. Both these guys are frauds. Let's fade. I'm in. All right. One more afternoon game, and then we're going to cover a couple other topics. White Sox, Yankees, game 1 of a doubleheader, right after yesterday's postponement. Looks like we got Lance Lynn going against Severino in that first game, and then Clevenger Vasquez in game 2. But let's talk about big Lance Lynn pitching today, Javon. Thoughts on his outing tonight? Is he going to get rocked once again? Probably. He's in Patrick Corbin mode right now from 2022. He's just absolutely tossing Turks.
Yeah, and I really don't think it stops, to be honest with you. If this game happens, because, I mean, they're postponing games in D.C. I really don't understand how the games in New York and Philly are still happening, but I guess we'll find out there. But, yeah, against this lineup that has been crushing fastballs, crushing right-handed pitching, I really don't see it coming to a close, especially in a doubleheader where I can only assume, Lance Lynn, they usually leave him out there to dry anyway, just let him eat innings, but he's probably going to have a little longer of a leash too than usual with, Clevenger going in the second game. Obviously, it's a doubleheader, but I do see the Yankees hitting some Turks off of him for sure. And I think Severino will pitch well enough. I don't love his matchup, but I do lean the Yankees here.
Okay. We've got our meteorologist in chat. W boys, weather's a little clear up in New York. I guess the smoke's moving down towards me.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross outside, I'm not going to lie. And yes, chat, unfortunately, my kickball game this afternoon was just canceled. I'm absolutely devastated. It was supposed to be the playoffs. Hate to see it. Okay. I still need more reps, though, anyways, the way I've been kicking it. So maybe this is good. I can use this time to get back in the lab.
Yeah, you got to get in the lab.
Brutal. We're about to have a doubleheader today, playoffs and championship, chat. Hate to see it. Gosh darn Canada, man. They got us with that smoke. Crab's leg voided. I bet. Oh, man. You got to work on that kick. Yeah, I am no soccer pro. I am no Messi. Okay? And welcome Messi to the U.S., by the way. W's. I know we already talked about that, but my goodness. Crabs like Trout and Auto out. All right, guys. Grow up. Let's get back to business. Okay? Let's talk about Gary Sanchez for a second while we have some time. We went over these games starting up soon, chat, so we got a minute. Javon, let's talk about Gary. Who's back, playing great. I love seeing ex-Yankees thrive. I'll tell you that much. I am a fan of Gary Sanchez, and he is mashing baseballs right now. He hit another home run last night, I believe. I think it was this one. He's got 4 home runs in his 9 games, I believe. Yeah, with the Padres. W. He's been destroying the ball. Blake Snell has talked about his happiness that our guy, Gary Sanchez, is no longer facing him. And we'll show this funny clip with the audio. Blake Snell is meant for TV, by the way, guys. This guy should be on Fox or whatever after his career because he is funny. He gets it. He's a good TV guy, Blake Snell. He might not be the best pitcher right now, but he will be in TV after his career. Watch how funny this bit is. He's making fun of himself.
That was the one thing I kept laughing about in the dugout. I was like, we'd be really good together, especially with how well he hits me. So he sees my pitches really well, and for him to call behind the plate is very comforting that he's not hitting. I've seen him hit 5 off of me, so I prefer to be on my team. Yeah, he's the man. That was the one thing I kept laughing about in the dugout. I was like, we'd be really good.
Unbelievable. Yeah, he's just happy he doesn't have to face him again because he owns him in his career.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Hey, you got to make fun of yourself, even if you're Blake Snell, a professional MLB pitcher. And I absolutely loved this combo after the game last night. Gary Sanchez back, Javon. What is he doing different? Anything? Is he just seeing the ball different? Needed a change of scenery? What's going on here? Is this going to fade in a week? Is it not going to matter?
I mean, he might fade in a week. I'm not going to say he's going to keep up this pace, for the rest of the season. But, I mean, he just looks a lot more confident at the plate. Obviously, he's barreling baseballs at a higher rate. Chase rate is significantly down. He's just having overall, for the most part, better bats. So it could just be a change of scenery thing. I mean, it's as much as we love to joke about, the Yankees and their, rat piss organization and friends, but they're like, guys feel a lot of pressure when they're in New York and in the Bronx, and to go to San Diego, which, yeah, it's a super team with super high expectations over there, but it ain't the media epicenter of, the world and of MLB. So it's a little weight off his shoulders. So maybe this will be really good for him.
I mean, Joey Gallo became a hermit and wouldn't leave his home for over a year because he was embarrassed to walk the streets of New York when he was playing there. It is 100% a different ball game. Some people can handle it. Some people thrive in it. Derek Jeter thrived in the spotlight, played better in big games. Most people can't, right? Good to see Gary, though, back on his feet, playing well. And also the Padres need offense from the catching position. So this could completely change their offense if the rest of the team can figure it the heck out and get going and actually string some hits together and some wins together. That's a huge piece of their new offense if they have production coming from behind the plate, right? 100%.
Pretty much.
100%. Judge thrives on the IL every year. Comment of the millennium. Comment of behind the lines history. W.A. Sim. Somebody give him the sub. Somebody get this man a sub now. Speaking of subs, Jay Red coming in with a sub bang. Let's freaking go, my dudes. Absolutely love it. David Berga coming in hot with a sub bang. You guys already know that. You guys already know David get a sub bang. Awesome. Our guy Josh, our golf sharp in the community, our producer, Josh, he was telling me Michael Block is back today. I'm like, what are you talking about? Is he doing something again? He's playing in the freaking RBC Heritage Open, Javon. Is he on tour now? Is
Really?
he just is he a professional golfer now? Is he playing in every tournament? This is incredible. This guy has had the month of his life. I mean, to say the least. Should we fade him? Yes, that's the question. We 100% should fade him. And then Josh goes, yo, have you seen these people who are trying out for the U.S. Open and their crazy swings? And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? He shows me this. Look at this guy's swing. Well, what was that?
Yeah.
And this guy's trying out for the U.S. Open, Javon, and he was only +2 through 9. Look at this dude's swing. Is this Charles Barkley in a more athletic form here? I've never seen this in my entire life.
Yeah, bro. Low-key crushed that ball, though.
Yeah, it's still better than me. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I can't touch a golf ball, so I mean, respect. But
I need to see Brett Silvernail in the U.S. Open with a swing like this. Holy smokes. And also, get Michael Block off of my feed. He's a jerk. I don't want to see any more Michael Block love. Let's fade him today. Yes. Good. Birdies are better. We could take his under there, or we could just go right to the jugular and take his strokes.
yeah,
Why not?
There's only 5 guys on the board, and he has 2.5 strokes higher than everybody else at the minimum.
You already know, bro. But if he could hit as far as Rory, he'd beat Tiger Woods. I don't understand. Well, this is crazy. Let's fade this guy. He deserves a fade just from that one comment alone. My goodness. Javon, what can we pair this with? You got a square up your sleeve you like?
Do. Are we taking this less or more?
We're taking his more than strokes.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay. Yeah, pause. We could go pair with a late night square. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, you got something you like in the late nights?
Yeah, we can search up Anthony Rendon.
No way.
Your guy.
Let's freaking go, dude. I love offense in that game. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. You want to take his run? You want to take his hit run RBI?
Hit run RBI, but
okay.
Yeah, I don't really remember the last time I've seen him up for this many things, and it's very strange. But he also does have a really good matchup with Drew Smyly. I will say it's 100% Brandon Drury day, but he doesn't have any squares up, and was hitting in the surrounding area at the very least. Brandon Drury. So I love Rendon's matchup against Smyly, and I think he can do it on his own, but a lot of the guys that are going to be hitting around him too, if we're talking hits, runs, and RBI, I love their matchups as well. So I think the middle of that Angels lineup is going to have some success today, and Rendon has a pretty decent matchup in himself. So I'm 100% there. And yeah, Drury's not up because he's like minus 170 to go over his. So I'm taking him to go yard today for sure.
Okay. I mean, nobody's talking about it, but Rendon is kind of back when he's been playing this season. He's hitting 285. And at times he's been hitting 300 recently.
Yeah, he hasn't
games in a row. He hasn't played that much. You're right. So no need to overreact. But he's been hitting the ball well. He's just missed half the games, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dodgers bang. Chat confirms. What's going on? Let me know. JD up. Okay. Come on, JD. What do you say, kid? Need him to come through here.
Yeah, let's let him lock in.
Need him to come through here, chat. All right, let's take this insanely nasty Prize Picks toothpaste for tonight. Why not? Or for today.
Gross.
Okay. Michael Block, more than strokes, and Rendon, more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I bet. Yeah, my favorite play might be in that game, and we're going to talk about it. Don't worry, guys. We're going to talk about it. Who hit for the Dodgers? Who scored? Who scored?
JD's up now, so it's not of our concern quite yet.
Okay. All right. Looks like it's first and second, 1 out after a Freddie single. Sure. Outman scored. All right. W's. W work, Josh. Love it. Let's see what our guy, JD Martinez, can do for the kids. And strike one. Okay.
And cake.
And cake. Love it. Come on, JD. What do you say, my man?
Give us a
What do you
turn.
say? Don't leave McLean hanging. He's already got a strikeout.
Yeah.
Good eye. Great eye.
Look at that.
Great eye.
Impeccable vision.
We just need him on base. Just keep the train rolling. We just need our guy on base here. All right?
Especially because
Also,
when Ashcraft has one of these innings, he's just been terrible.
blow up inning. He's the blow up inning king. I'm with you.
Yeah.
That first pitch was a hanger. Oof. Dang it.
Cake.
1-2, I bet. Jets in the future. What are we swinging at, JD? Wake up. Wake up. Freeman bang. Schultz, you are way behind, my man. Pick it up.
Light years. Give it
Pick
the
it
time.
up.
Give it the times.
All right. What do you say, JD? JD deserves some respect too. He's had him and Jason Hayward have been respectable at the plate this season.
Yeah,
So-
more than respectable. I mean,
Yeah.
as of late, I mean, JD Martinez, I think he hasn't not barreled the ball in 6 years.
Yeah, he's on fire. On absolute fire. Come on, boys. What do you say? He's fighting.
He's fighting. He's trying to jam him.
What are you throwing here if you're Ashcraft?
I mean,
Slider in the dirt?
I'm going to tell you he's probably going to throw a slider, but I wouldn't throw that if I was him because that's going to end up right down the middle of the plate.
In play
Right.
outs.
In play outs.
Great.
JJ.
Is he on base though, chat?
Line out. Probably crushed them.
Oh. Did he smoke that or was that cake? Let me know, chat. How pissed should I be? Scale 1 to 10. Scale 1 to 10. 94-mile-an-hour line out. Great. Oh, my goodness gracious. 6? All right, Lieutenant Goose.
That's fair. 6
I
is
could
fair.
deal with that. I could deal with that. All right, boys. I don't think we're getting Chelly today, unfortunately, but I do want to talk a little bit about the NHL Stanley Cup tonight and get Javon's thoughts. I want to bet. I would love a bet on the ice tonight. It's been a little bit. Took some time off after an absurd amount of cake, left and right, like no other. So took off about a week from hockey, but I want to hop back in, Javon. I want to bet this game today. What are your thoughts on Knights Panthers? Panthers down 0-2, but they're minus 120 at home. Is this bait, or do you think they get a win today?
Yeah, I mean, with the way the Panthers looked in that game, it seemed like very reminiscent to the Stars in that series where everybody's kind of thinking they're dead and then they're going to come back and have a really good performance at home. So I kind of lean the Panthers here. Not really sure what the narrative is. I guess that may be it right there, that the Panthers are dead, but it also might be that the Panthers need it tonight. So we have both angles here. So I'm interested to see where the public lands there, because I kind of do like the Panthers to bounce back today. I think they're relatively dead in this series, but I do think they're going to show a lot of fight today, put a lot of pucks on net on Aiden Hill, and it'll be a pretty exciting game, close game.
Yeah. So the Knights are public. Not really shocked with how they've looked in this series. They're getting about 60%, 65% of bets and handle on the ML, and that plus 1.5 per Visson. So not everywhere, but pretty good sense of where the money is there. Knights, unsurprisingly public. No line move really whatsoever in this game for the total or the Panthers ML. None. And the first 2 games of the series soared over, I believe, or at least the last one did, right?
Yeah. I think the first one was like 3-2.
First one was 5-2, the over hit. Game 2 was 7-2 Knights. Holy smokes. Over is hitting both. The total has risen from 5.5 to 6 in this game. I lean the under. Don't really love it. I think the play here is probably Florida. And looks like we got bases loaded for Dodgers. I bet, Blake. I freaking bet, dude. Golly. Sources are saying the squad ride hits today after numerous reports of chirping last night. I freaking hope so, Alec. I freaking hope so. All right. We're bouncing back today. We got plenty of options on the MLB slate. All right. And speaking of MLB slate, Javon, you want to finish up these games? We got a couple more.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Chase, what's up, Beast? How we doing in chat, guys? Let me know what you guys like on the MLB slate today. All right. Feel free to ask any questions in chat. I think our guy Dead Larry Bird asked about the Rockies if we're on them earlier. Definitely like the Rockies today, but I think that over is probably a better look. All right. I might be on that over myself. I really do like it. Detroit, Philly, Zach Wheeler pitching today. How has he been recently? Because he's been shaky this season for the most part.
Yeah, not lately.
He's been, well, he got rocked by the Nats in that last start, gave up 7 runs, didn't get out of the 4th inning. My goodness.
Yeah.
He's been all over the place. Before that, he had an 8-inning shutout against the Braves. So, I mean,
He's very specific. He's very specific. So, like, one of the reasons, like, I went to, like, I faded the hell out of him against the Nationals with a lot of the props is because he really thrives against teams that are, like, heavy contact hitting teams. Like the Nationals, who are going to stack a bunch of base hits and really kill him that way. It's a recipe for disaster, and the Tigers very clearly are not that. So I think he's going to pitch really, really well today. But a lot of these lines are also very low to the sense of it just takes a little slip up, which I can see happening against a couple of these hitters who match up pretty well against him. So I believe yesterday, I haven't looked to see if it was the exact same. But the Tigers team total was like 2.5 because we have a super low total. Wouldn't be mad at taking a stab at that, to be honest with you. But I do think the Phillies still roll in this game, regardless.
Okay. Hence why they're laying 240, I bet.
Yeah.
I do think they win today as well. I'm with you. And I'm only going to address this one time, guys. One of my favorite quotes that I live by, it's corny, don't care. Lions do not associate with the opinions of sheep. I believe that. We don't need to give any more attention to people trying to tear down what we're building here. Okay? We don't. There's no need. You don't need to give attention to people who are jealous or wrong. We'll leave it at that. Okay? We're better than that. No needs to have people come on here anymore and talk shit. We're better than that. Okay? We prove that we know what we're doing with the squad rides, even coming off a loss, being 93, 58, and 2. No one else who's tripping could ever come close to that. It's not even a question. It's not even a question. So we let the results talk for themselves, and we'll let the cards fall where they will. Okay, chat?
Own one -1 units last night, which is kind of ass on the squad ride, but, 0-1 -5 units is a little worse. So,
sure. I bet. Good thing hockey's coming to an end for his pockets. All right. Chicago and New York round 2. We don't need to spend too much time on this game. It is game 2 of a doubleheader. We don't know lineups. We don't even know if these games are going to be played today, although I do think they probably will. Thoughts on Vasquez, Javon, going against Clevinger, who I would not mind fading one bit, especially if Lance Lynn and the White Sox somehow win game 1. I would love to take the Yankees game 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty impossible for me to look at this game without seeing how the first one plays out because, Randy Vasquez is a guy who I really don't know what to expect too much from him yet, and it'll depend on what the leash is with him, depending on how that first game goes with the usage of the Yankees bullpen. So, if they have a pretty strong start pitching-wise and that bullpen's not overly taxed, I would not mind backing the Yankees regardless of that first game's kind of a outcome aspect.
Damn. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, hope he's all right. That's terrible for the Reds, but they're going to have to use a little extended bullpen here.
Who are they calling up next?
For
they got any other 20-year-old starters who are beasts who they can call up?
You might need them. You might.
Yeah, it's about that time. Might as well.
That's
holy smokes. But Yankees, game 2?
Yeah, I like them probably more game 1.
Okay.
We'll see how it plays out. If they lose that first game, yeah, absolutely game 2.
Oh.
That sucks. Well, you still got a chance.
Are they still? Is that inning? Yeah, that inning's got
2
to
on. 2 on. So
2 on, 2 out. Oh,
you need something here.
You're gonna get some Patrick Corbin earned runs cheese there, my man. That sucks.
Yeah,
that sucks. We're not taking those squares anymore. Put them in the corner, put them away, put them by the Nats and the Royals where they belong. Not in our bet slips. All right, chat. This is a great game tonight that I really want to talk about. Houston and Toronto, Javon. Are we able to back Berrios today? Line's down -105. Wanted to show this graphic as well. Berrios has been very, very sharp of late. Been pitching very well. Josh would love to show the ERA graphic if we possibly can. Bang! Let's go. Berrios has been very good. Bassett's also up there too. And Gauss, holy smokes. Berrios has been great. Looks like he's settled in a little bit here. I would not mind one bit taking a stab on Toronto at home on the ML as that line continues to creep down towards them and potentially fade Framber here. Wouldn't mind the under as well. What are your thoughts in this game?
Kind of like the over, but I do also like the Jays. And I'm kind of undecided on what I want to do because with that continued line move, I'm definitely looking harder at the Jays because looking at that over, the one who I probably wanted to fade a little bit more is Framber. And he is kind of the perfect pitcher, and I'm not going to say he's, profiles as every, average pitcher in the MLB, but a lot of these Blue Jays hitters that hit very well to the opposite field, they're just going to shoot his sinkers the opposite way. Like Bo Bichette, I am terrible at handicapping Blue Jays props, and I damn well might try to go to it today.
Wow.
Could be good or bad, but guys like Bo Bichette, guys like Vladdy, I think they're going to have a lot of success the opposite way. Yeah, I know, man. I know. If I do, it'll only be one. So the rest of the lineup can play. To be honest, though, it's really like I struggle with what Vladdy Bichette and Springer. Everybody else has been pretty decent on this season. It's just the Corp guys. So I'll figure it out. But a lot of these guys, I think, can have a lot of success against Framber, who he's a ground ball pitcher who's allowing a lot of hard contact, which is a recipe for disaster, especially if those are sinkers / fastballs going against the Jays from the left side too. So I think he can get touched up a little bit for sure, which makes the line move definitely pique my interest.
Sure. Yeah, I like Toronto ML today. I think I'm about to unleash. Give me it. I want it. Fade Framber. I'm in. Astros are public as usual, right? Give me Toronto with that reverse line movement. Okay, chat. We've got Matt Dermody, NC Dinos legend, pitching for the Red Sox in his first major league start, I believe. He has pitched out of the bullpen years ago, I think for the Blue Jays back in the day, but has not started an MLB game yet. He's back in the majors after going to play in Japanese professional baseball in the KBO, and he's starting tonight against Savali, who's been insane, and the Guardians, and he's only plus 120. Give me a break. I know Savali gets no respect on the lines, but he has been unbelievable since he's come back from an injury. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Boston has not been anything special over the last 10 or so games. What are your thoughts here on this line?
Yeah, I mean, this one it's tough because like Dermody / whatever bullpen, slew of bullpen pitchers are going to come out for the Red Sox are probably like should be at a higher price than they are, but it's probably a little bit of uncertainty as well. I mean, you got Dermody who's pitched, a combined like 3 innings in the majors in the last like 4 years. So it could be a little bit of like the books really don't know what they're going to get. And, when he was in the majors, his big issue was a lot of loud contact, which like against the Guardians is not really a concern unless you're talking about guys like Ahmed Rosario, who's been exit velo out the ass lately, and then Josh Naylor, who's lefty, so a little tougher of a matchup, but he's the only those are the only real concerns there. So I actually really do like Ahmed Rosario everything today, but it's kind of weird to kind of guess. It's like I can't get myself to back Dermody, and even though he's pitching probably one time through the order, if that.
Okay, great insight there. He's not going to be out there long. Okay. Red Sox are getting a weird amount of tickets on the ML, way more than I expected. 41% of tickets on their ML, and they got that cursed up arrow next to it as well, Javon. Pretty weird. Definitely less handle. But Boston, I thought they would be getting like 10% of bets today with how Savali's been pitching. That's weird. I'm good on that game. I would probably lean Boston with that weird ML, but I'm definitely not betting it. And maybe the under If I had to take something here, totals down from 9 to 8.5 with the Dermody starting news. A little weird. Like Javon said, he's only really going to be pitching to probably 10 batters-ish. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe less.
Interesting. Maybe less. There you go. Lefties eat Savali. Okay, maybe Devers gets going today.
Yeah,
All right.
would be nice.
Why is the Orioles line flipping? Huh. Why is that line moving and grooving so much right now?
I don't know. It's been flipping back and forth all morning. I'm interested
What
to
the
see.
heck?
I'm interested to see where it settles finally.
Yeah. Let's keep monitoring that, chat. We still have some time. Game doesn't start for about 40 more minutes. Interesting now. Let's see where that line settles around. Okay. That late line movement could be key. What's the verdict on Orioles? TBD. We'll update at the end of the show. All right. Dubs. Mets and Braves. I like a play in this game. You want to take a guess?
Is it the McLean up?
Come on, McLean. What do you say, kid?
Is it the Braves?
No.
That's what I like.
Okay. Ooh, I do want to talk about that as well since it's up. Sure. Gosh, I saw this photo the other day and this tweet from Mike. Unbelievable tweet. This is sad. This rotation was at one point one of the most promising and best in baseball. A bunch of young dudes who were studs. It's been a while. Okay. Obviously, not all these guys are still going to be pitching in their prime, but you got freaking, what do they call him? Batman or whatever, the Dark Knight on the left, who's retired, and he's had one of the craziest journeys out of any baseball player ever, Johnny Manziel-esque over at the end of his career. You've got Syndergaard, who's one of the worst pitchers in baseball. I feel bad for him. You've got DeGrom, who we're not even going to go into, second TJ. So sad. You've got, who is this on the right? The lefty pitcher, Steven Matz, who's in the bullpen now. He's washed. And then Zach Wheeler, who's been struggling. We know he's better than that. But, Chad, isn't that crazy? Doesn't this bring back memories seeing this? These guys used to dominate. And we got a strikeout from McLean. Let's go, chat.
There.
Let's go, chat. That's what I'm talking about. Now we need JD to hit a nuke in this game.
There we go.
Come
Let's see JD lock.
Come on. What do you say? What do you say? This photo is crazy. I wanted to bring it up, but I actually like the over in this game once again. I think I bet it in every game this series. It's 1-1. All right. I want to fade Spencer Strider, who, hasn't faced a lot of these Mets a lot. I think Lindor has the most at-bats against him with 9 in his career, but a lot of this Mets lineup, Javon, has seen him pretty well in a limited sample, including the meat of that lineup, guys like McNeil, Nimmo, Lindor, and there's one other guy who has good numbers against him too I was looking at this morning. My point is, they see Strider fine, and they do not mind high velo. And I think the Mets come out after 5 games losing in a row with some fire against Strider here and put up some runs. And I think Verlander might struggle against one of the hottest lineups in baseball right now. I like runs from both sides. The Mets bullpen is atrocious. They are missing Diaz way more than we even expected. They have a bottom 10 bullpen over the last 10 games, and their team ERA is bottom 10 in baseball this season too. They stink. Their bullpen stinks. Their starters have stunk. It's not working. Verlander's been okay, but I think this Braves lineup gets to him, and I want to take the over and fade both these big-name arms as that total's moved up from 8 to 8.5, Javon, kind of like we saw last night when that overhit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem there, to be honest with you. I do think that I like the Braves quite a bit more. I just don't know how I want to play them. You want to go to Prize Picks real quick, Josh, and go to the pitcher fantasy scores and scroll all the way to the bottom and see.
Please be low.
Look at the difference there.
Please be low. Whoa.
And I know there is significantly more strikeout upside. I guess what's the difference in their line? Like 3, which is 9, but 44.5 compared to 28.5 is fat, especially when you look at some of the other surrounding numbers for the other pitchers pitching today, which also shout out Alex Cobb for being low as shit in cores. But I think Verlander gets turked on today by this Braves lineup, and I think Strider pitches well enough to kind of carry them to a pretty easy win here. So I am not the biggest Spencer Strider backer on a consistent basis, but I'm probably going to do it today.
Okay. So you think Strider pitches one heck of a gem and even maybe hits his fantasy score. So maybe I should stay away from that over.
I don't know. He's one of the hot dogs for his Ks. So maybe he just pitches pretty well and doesn't strike anybody out. Who knows?
Chris Taylor, nuke, legend,
All-star Chris
absolute
Taylor.
beast, as he should be, as he should be. What a beast! Love that guy's game. Plays everywhere, just like our guy Austin, who was on here this week. Plays everywhere. Teams love that now. You need a guy on your bench who can play everywhere. Almost every team's got one. I think the Rays have how many? You guys are like built on that shit.
Yeah,
You're like 100 guys playing everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. I like the over, but Javon scared me off that a little bit. I'm not going to lie, chats. Maybe you go with his angle here.
I don't have a problem with the over. I just think the Braves do a majority of it.
Okay. What's your play in this? You like Braves team total?
Yeah, I think that's what I might take.
Okay.
Braves TT.
Okay. Dubs. Verlander, 3.5 earned runs on the book. Same with Scherzer last night. That hit the over.
Mm-hmm.
Would not be surprised if that happens again. All right. And yeah, maybe no Pete Alonso. Matt mentioned in chat as well.
Yeah.
Good point. That total moving up, man. It's looking at me funny. I think the splits are beautiful as well. Let me correct myself if I'm wrong. The splits are pretty good. Over's not public. Less than 40% of bets in handle. So I'll probably be on that under chat. Javon likes team total under for the Braves. Maybe that's a good look as well. All right. So we like Strider fantasy score. Did I hear that wrong? I wouldn't play it. It's definitely weird to see the difference between Verlander and our guy Strider. Honestly, I'd probably rather play Verlander under fantasy score.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'd rather just fade Verlander and cut the flip there.
100%. All right, and then one last game tonight. This might be my favorite play, Javon, so stick with me here. I love the over in this game, and it might be 2 square, so you might need to talk me off of it. But Smiley, I don't know if you had a chance to watch his last start against the Padres last week. He only gave up 3 runs, but he looked terrible. His velo was down. The commentators were like, what's going on? He looks like he's running out of gas right now after a great start to his millionth season in baseball. So it's not surprising to see he's fading away a little bit as we head towards the middle of the season. This guy's old as heck, and he's been overperforming, right? He's regressing. His velo's down. He's lucky he only gave up 3 runs. He was getting rocked by the Padres, and the Padres offense stinks, and they were barreling him up almost every freaking pitch. It was crazy. They were going right to the other team, whatever. I want to fade the living heck out of him against this Angels offense that absolutely mashes left-handed pitching. And then Reed Detmers, on the other hand, a guy who at one point I thought figured it back out again. He is not even close to figuring it out. My goodness. Detmers is atrocious this season. He's lost it. Feel bad for him, honestly. The Cubs, we've already talked about it a lot this week. They love left-handed pitching. It's no fluke. They crush it. And this totals up a run with some really, really crazy splits in this game too. Javon, listen to this. 49% of bets, but 82% of handle on the over. So some fatty bets, including mine, are on this over 9, which opened up at 8 in this late night take me home piece. Javon, please tell me you like the over. Please.
I do, and that kind of correlates. I want to bet on the Cubs, and anytime I bet on the Cubs, it plays out like, what was it, 2 days ago, where Josh is very familiar too. They score a bunch of runs early in a really good matchup against the lefty. The offense stalls, and the bullpen comes in and absolutely shits the bed and blows the game. So, like, in a situation like that, we're seeing runs. We're seeing an over, and I kind of like the same situation to play out here too. I like a lot of their matchups against Reed Detmers today. But I also do think, Drew Smiley against the middle of that Angels lineup, who has been demolishing lefties, he's in trouble. So, like, Brandon Drury is going to have a field day, I think, today. And I really, really wish he was on Prize Picks because I would take whatever they offer. But great matchup for him. As long as Trout isn't up with guys on base, he's going to do pretty well tonight. Hunter Renfroe, great matchup for him. I like Rendon. We talked about that a little earlier. So I know Smiley has, like, reverse splits all throughout his career. So he should, in theory, be better against these righties. But I like a lot of their matchups regardless. And even if he chooses to let those reverse splits go to work, got a lefty in the lineup is pretty good too. So I'm pretty cool with the Angels lineup getting some runs.
This is a great matchup for Rendon. He needs to face a soft throwing lefty who he mashes in his career, loves facing left-handed pitching. At this point, he might not be able to have success against a guy like Strider, who might just blow it past him. But a soft throwing Smiley, he's going to absolutely crush him. I love that square. W square. Okay. Let's see how it plays out. And let's hope I don't jinx the Cubs again tonight. All right. Dodgers bang. Who's doing it, chat? Who's doing the damn thing? I bet you it's not JD Martinez, is it?
Nah, he's not up yet, right?
Joe Adele brought up for Renfroe. Wow.
I did forget about that. I did forget about that.
Okay.
Austin Barnes, RBI double.
Damn, Austin Barnes getting hits. Good for him. He was really struggling.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I could get hits off of Fernando Cruz, unfortunately.
Good point.
Yeah, he sucks.
Good point. It was always Dodgers team total over, huh?
Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, if you tell me we get Fernando Cruz in the the third inning, fourth inning now. Well, I guess he came in the third, but yeah, that would be I would hit Dodgers -1.5 so fast.
Sure.
But
W's. Awesome chats. Well, we just ripped through all these baseball games for today. If you guys have any questions about the games, please let me know. Here's what we're going to do tomorrow. Unfortunately, no PLL guys coming on stream. We're going to have Mikey Overs come on tomorrow to talk some PLL in the beginning of the episodes. And then we're going to have POD Pete come on typically at 1 o'clock like he always does. We'll talk some college baseball. We'll talk some MLB with him as well. You guys know BTL Fridays are the best days. And then me and Shelly are going to run a little bit of a stream on his Twitch page tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern because we're going to sweat out these PLL games tomorrow night. I'm stoked. Javon, feel free to stop by as well if you're bored and looking for something to do. We've got 2 incredible PLL games on Friday, chats. You know I'm going to have winners. All right, 2-0 last weekend. I'm coming with the heat again. We'll talk about it a little bit tomorrow, not too much, and then sweat out the stream with you guys. And we're actually able to screen share the games because we're partnered with the PLL, so we can have this game up there and me and Shelly in the background commentating it. It'll be awesome. All right, I'm excited.
yeah,
I'm excited.
that'll be fine.
Roll Woods, Knicks fan. He already knows.
He knows.
He already knows. Will BTL pay me to go to the PLL games tomorrow? No. Good try there, Espresso Bets.
Yeah.
Good try. W's. That'll be a fun sweat. Yeah, we can craft up some winners on there as well. Okay, we can talk hockey. We can talk baseball as well, but we'll be sweating that out tomorrow. Sour's over. You already know. You already know. Water Dogs play tomorrow. Dubs. All right? They're losing to my Redwoods, though. Roll Woods. All right? Chat, any questions you guys have about the MLB slate today? Now is your time. All right? We very rarely have some extra time today on BTL. Very nice. We're usually rushing, trying to sneak in that squad ride there at the end. So we got some time today, chat. All right. If you guys are BTL OGs, if you guys are in here watching this show every damn day, feel free to send the link to your buddies. Okay. We're trying to get some new eyes on the stream and keep it growing, keep the community fat and happy, keep growing it. If you've got buddies who bet on sports, all right, send them the link to the freaking Twitch chat right now. All right. Help us out. Let them know. We're about to craft up the squad ride. It's 93, 58, and 3. And maybe you guys should tap in for a winner tonight. All right. We'll start it up in about 10 minutes. Send your buddies a link. All right. Share the heck out of it. And follow the freaking BTL Twitter as well if you're not already. All right. Grow up. Grow up. W's. Just announced the Yankees are expected to play. Okay.
Yeah. And we can get up the game cast for the Dodgers because I think we're getting a JD at bat.
Wow, JD up again. Someone said Dodgers bang. I'm assuming that wasn't him.
It was Freddie.
Hurry.
Yeah, it was that. It was that far.
How many outs we got? Probably 2. Oh, none. Okay.
1.
1 out?
Yeah.
All right. Freddie sack fly. I bet. Come on, JD.
Let's get this one out of hand. And yes, my man, I wouldn't hate this at all. Drury 2 hits.
Ooh.
I'll be figuring it out some way to play him that's a little non-traditional today because I got to do it other than the home run.
Okay. I don't hate that one bit. Foul ball, pitch 1. Man, they are targeting JD up and in. That's for sure. He needs to freaking turn on one of these. Turn on one of these puppies. I can't send the link because I won't look smart anymore. Dudes. All right, if you're using BTL's locks to look smart in your group chat, that is acceptable. I give you guys a pass because that's a genius move. And we got to pop out. Oh,
GG.
JD, man.
Thankfully,
Figured out.
Plenty of chances here, it looks like.
I know, but next thing you know, it'll be the 9th inning. There'll be no more hits in the entire game.
Yeah, fair enough. We got to
seen it before.
We got minimum 2, most likely left.
Yep.
We'll see.
And the guy we were debating between, Max Muncy, has also not scored yet either. So
Yeah, and this is definitely
Ooh. Okay, Blake. Blake's playing chess when we're playing checkers.
yeah, it's
My
possible.
goodness. I sell the BTL squad ride as my VIP max play. Wouldn't be the first person to take the squad ride and give it out as their own play. Won't be the last.
Yeah.
JD, I bet. Curdy, we got time, bro. We got all the time in the world. That looks fire.
Yeah, looks heat. Looks heat.
What was the squad ride? We're about to get it going in a little bit, my man. We're in no rush today. If you guys have questions about any baseball games, hockey tonight, NBA, if you got questions for Javon and his Heat, let me know. Now is your time. All right. OZML. I mean, Milwaukee still minus 115-ish consensus. Maybe a little bit of a pullback here towards the Orioles again.
Yeah, ever so slightly. I still lean the Birds a little bit, but
Okay.
I would take it knowing what you're getting into there at this point.
Okay. What's the hockey play? I like Florida ML tonight. Not going to lie. But I need to talk with my hockey sharps first. All right. Rockies Giants over free tonight. We like it. We like it a lot.
We certainly do.
Are the Mets getting swept today? It sounded like it. Yes. Javon, you got Panthers or under in the Cup
Panthers.
tonight? What's your favorite play?
Panthers.
Okay. Dubs. What else, chat? Oh, Madison. Sure. Yes. People were asking about Dalvin Cook getting cuts. Yeah, it's Alexander Madison season. They'll be just fine.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm not a Madison guy.
Okay. Why not?
I think he's a good tandem back. I don't think he's a lead back. I don't think he's built for that. So, not that they're going to be like dying of production, but I think you're probably going to see another guy step up, and Madison's still going to have that similar role.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, I also think that offense might just be shifting to more of an air raid offense if they haven't already from last season
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
with those weapons.
Yeah,
Oh, my goodness. With Kevin O'Connell, the passing genius, the offensive maestro, another one that got away, man. Another one that got away. It still blows my mind to this day how many great young coaches have come out of that shit organization. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. And I would have any of them except for the guy we have now. God. Although I will say, apparently Behennemy's been bringing the energy at camp. He's been kicking people out of the huddle. He's been yelling at them. It's a new type of energy. It's not Ron Rivera laid back and being a good person but not knowing shit about football time. It's Behennemy time to grind time. All right, write that one down, Chad. Cook to the Manders. We don't need them. We got plenty of running backs. Come on. I'm thinking Brewers ML again, Thrasher's saying. Are Orioles sharp? Okay. Yeah, no, that line movement's sketching me out. I think that's a coin flip game.
yeah, it's a little weird for sure.
What do y'all like for the Angels game? I think my favorite play today is that Angels over Destroyer Fates.
I like that as well.
Yeah. EB will be good for y'all. Yeah. I missed 2015 Panthers Rivera. You mean the one that got absolutely carried by Cam Newton and an insane defense? I bet. Cook to Denver, sure. If he wants to tear his ACL. Their running backs are cursed. Stan hitting a moonshot in game 1 tonight. Javon, you like Stan tonight?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to not like him. You're just going to see a bevy of fastballs from Lance Lynn. So I mean, it's as good a matchup as you want. And yeah, Rangers Rays starting up tomorrow is going to be fun.
Ooh-wee.
Be a fun series.
Be awesome, man. Do we know who's slated to pitch?
I know Saturday is Shane versus Evaldi. I don't know who's going to games, but that matchup's going to be awesome.
That total might be at 6.5. Is it in the drop?
It is.
We might see a 6.5 there.
Yeah, we might. That's going to be a great
Holy smokes.
break for that.
Ellie coming up. Oof. Would not mind watching that. Severino been a coin flip, though. Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Very true.
Kobe said, fuck the Trop. Any comments, Javon?
I bet.
I bet. You heard it here first, chat. You heard it here first. All right, Josh, let me know if we can get that De La Cruz at bat up. If not, let me know. All right.
Yes. Anybody asking about any Drury, anything, I like it today. There's not anything you can look that I don't like today.
Here we go, chat. He's back. He's absolutely back. Talk about college baseball. Kaprizov, we got all of tomorrow to do that, my man. The games don't start up until tomorrow night. I promise when POD Pete's on there tomorrow, you're going to want to wait until he comes on and get his plays. All right? That'll be a lot of tomorrow's BTL app.
Yeah. I will say, I mean, some of these lines are very interesting. I'll say that.
Did we decide when the Megalodon is coming, Krabs? Hovey, look, I mean, I'm putting real life coins on these bets, ladies and gents. And I'll be honest, the Megalodons hurt the bank account when they miss. You really got to let those come to you. I'm not saying we won't see a Megalodon soon. I'm not saying we won't see a Megalodon over the summer. Okay. What I am saying is I have no estimated time of delivery for the Megalodon.
You just gotta let it come to you.
All right. When are we going to talk about Indonesian Basket Weaving League matchups? Grow up, Alex. You really type that out?
I think Shelly and Trent might have that in their little weekend entry.
They honestly might.
That's the type of shit they put in there.
BTL Squad Ride Meg. Ooh.
Squad Ride Meg.
Hey now.
That would be insane.
Favorite K-prop today? You want to take a peep with me?
Could be that. Could take a look.
Let's take a peep.
Let's take a look. Let's bring up the board.
Would you take any of those tacos? I mean, I would not take any of them.
God, no, I'm not taking a hot dog or taco or whatever it is.
Yeah. I would say
Scroll down, Josh, past the hot dogs.
Get those hot dogs out of here.
Cobb and Anderson at 4.5 and 3.
Sure, Chota. Sure. Who are you looking at?
I was
Warren
just
McCobb and Chase?
Yeah, I was just kind of scrolling through there. What we got? Valdez the best taco, just because it's the lowest number, maybe. Honestly, like as much as I do like the Angels to kill Smiley, I wouldn't be surprised if his outs are from strikeouts.
I think the worse he pitches, the more strikeouts he gets.
Yeah, I mean it's possible. Like at 4.5, I don't mind that. Interesting. Verlander 5.5. Wouldn't mind fading that either.
I think the best pitching prop on the board is just taking Verlander under fantasy score and just calling it a day.
Could be.
Yep.
Certainly could be.
Rendon or Drury today if you had to pick one?
Oh, if I had to pick one, it's easily Drury. But, I mean,
okay.
We're talking prize picks. He's not on the board, so Rendon would be my pick there.
W clarification. POD Pete likes Jay Stroh's over first 5. Sure.
Yeah, I like that play.
Strider will dominate. I bet. Gobert is cooking. He's good, man.
Yeah.
Syndergaard 50. Oh, Javon, they did the old blister trick.
I saw that. Blister.
He can't figure out shit and needs 2 weeks off or he's going to lose his mind. So we're going to say he has a blister trick.
Yeah.
One of the oldest tricks in the book, chat.
That was the we saw Alek Manoah get sent down to negative AA ball, and we don't want to hurt Syndergaard's confidence more than already is.
My goodness. Phil Kessel has reported, Fruity, you're nice on ice, brother. You need to teach me how to skate. I am a liability out there, to say the least.
Hammered his under SOGs last night. I'm drowning.
Wow. That was just it was forced.
That was a ratchet wager. That's what that was.
Fake sharp.
Yeah.
Fake sharp,
sure.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Okay. Verlander pitching outs are way juiced over at 17.5. Thoughts on if that means anything? That is weird.
Is it?
What's he at on prize picks? Does he have a pitching outs on prize picks? I'm just curious.
I would assume probably not.
No, he does not.
They're hanging a 28.5 fantasy score.
Great. You can teach me how to freaking skate so I don't hurt myself. Good. I might need to use one of those like shopping carts that you used to see as like little kids on the ice who like could not skate. Or like a box in front of them. I might need one of those.
Yeah. Cake.
Straight up.
Cake.
And Verlander just gave up another nuke. I bet. Yeah, just take Verlander under fantasy score and call it a day. That's crazy. That -160 over 17.5.
That's not juiced at all. It's pretty normal. So I'm
Okay.
surprised to see that. Usually
Okay.
we're hanging guys that are pretty certain they're going to be going 6 innings. It'll be touching 200-ish.
Okay. W analysis there from Javon, who lives in the sportsbook apps and Prize Picks. He's got a timeshare in both of them. It's impressive.
Be a Correa nuke, I bet.
Really? Holy smokes. All right, chat. We got about 10 minutes. Okay. We need a squad ride bounce back after the first loss since Nam last night with that Nats over. Still trying to figure out how that didn't hit. Doesn't matter. We move. Okay. Coming off an L. I like our chances, chat. Let's get moving. Let's keep grooving. All right, boys. Javon, I want to put that Cubs over in there.
Yep.
You want to put Cubs ML in there too?
Not really.
Okay.
Too scarred from the Cubs, bro. Their bullpen pisses me off.
Okay. Giants Rockies over. I know it starts earlier, but I really like that play.
Time does that start at? It does start in like an hour.
Well, check and choose what they want to do. I mean, I like that play, and it's a limited slate.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You can put it in.
Okay. We can always take it out too at the end if we have other plays we like.
Yeah.
Let's put it in there for now. Okay. San Francisco, Colorado over. Sure.
Yep.
What else? Braves team total over?
Yeah. Could be down for that.
Okay.
Then you can put, because we have only so many options, you can put your over in there too.
We might need to.
Yeah.
We might need to. I'd say that over. I'd say Toronto ML.
Yeah. I'm down for the Jays.
Toronto ML. Yeah. Don't forget about them. You want to put in that over in Atlanta, or do you want to diversify and put the Florida Panthers in there on the ice?
Yeah, we don't need to put the ice in there.
Fruity, what do you think about that game tonight? Let me know in chat. I know you got thoughts. I know that notebook's been out. I know you got sneak wagers. Let me know. I want to see them.
Trent did see 14 whole Blue Jays in the backyard.
No way he saw 14 of them.
I bet, man.
No way. I took Panthers ML in the over. You don't want to put it in?
We can. I'm really impartial. You want it in? Let's put it in.
Let's put it in. Let's put it in. Chat, 5 plays, 5 winners. You got 8 minutes. Hurry up. Go, go, go into the Twitch chat. All right. And vote in the poll. We had a ton of votes yesterday. Let's keep that same energy today. We need it. Coming off a loss. Let's bounce back. Okay. Cubs over. San Francisco and Colorado over. Atlanta team total over. Toronto money line. And Florida Panthers money line on the ice. Yeah, if you had a Joker triple-double ticket, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah, especially after
Go ahead and
game
give
2.
yourself a pat on the back. My goodness. We got Gremlin Gobbler coming in with a sub bang. And yes, the poll is now up in the Twitch chat. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Go vote. Go now. Hurry up. Get your votes in, chat. What do you say? Gremlin Gobbler coming in with a sub bang. Crazy name. Gave it to Thrasher. W's Thrasher.
W's.
Good vibes today. Balla coming in, giving out 5 sub bangs. What's up, Trent?
I indeed did see a fuck ton of Blue Jays in the backyard.
Holy smokes!
Like it was a party.
Last time you only saw 1. How many did they win by that game? Do you remember?
20.
Okay, so by my calculations, this is going to be a blowout.
Yeah, it
My
might be correct.
goodness.
My score 80.
My goodness.
But yeah, it was nuts. So I'm
What do you
taking.
like on the ice tonight? That's what we need to know.
I need Rat Fuck Kachuk points like air, man. I'm rooting for the Panthers tonight, so I'll probably be on them.
Okay, I think so will we. Is the consensus we came to? Fruity's also on them. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Thanks.
But I mean, they got blown out first 2 games, especially last game. And favored at home, I have to take it. I'll take the bait. I'll take the bait. You kidding me? Mets jersey today. Are those the vibes?
No, I just wanted to rep a different jersey.
Okay, true. Let me know if that model has spewed out any winners yet, though. I know it's probably still computing, but feel free.
Still computing.
Okay, sure. Can't rush excellence, Trent.
Yeah, let's
Can't.
get a squad ride cooking, boys. Let's get one.
100%. Let's get one. Are you doing sweats tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be there.
Dope.
I'll be there. Javon's voice crack will be there too.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
That's
G. That's getting crushed now. Dead Larry Bird gets it.
Yeah, that might have
He
just done
gets
it. That might have been the kiss of death.
Oh, man. All right, boys. The poll is up in the Twitch chat. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Cubs over is winning right now with 50 votes. Love it. That's probably my favorite play on the board. Toronto right there behind them. 41 votes. Who's going to win? All right. Show some heart, chat. Get in the poll.
Need it.
Get your vote in.
Need
All right.
it.
This is a democracy. Get your vote in now. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. All right, chat. Plenty of winners on today's slate. It ain't much, but it's honest work. All right. We may do. We have plenty more winners tomorrow when we got college baseball. We got PLL. We got NBA tomorrow.
Yeah,
Confirm or deny NBA tomorrow?
90% sure that it's tomorrow and we don't have an extra off day.
90% sure. Go ahead and turn that into 100. How about it?
There we go.
Boom. We got a lot of action tomorrow, chat. Today, pretty much just baseball. Okay. Do you guys like the hot dogs? No hot dogs today. No hot dogs today. I don't like any of them. I'll be honest with you. And I'm tailing G Unit. Yep. You heard me. You heard it here first.
Mamba knows.
1 day break in the finals. Only the Heat, man. Only the Heat. The Nuggets had a whole week off, I think. My goodness.
Wow.
The CFL is on tonight. Grow up, TJ. Grow up. Bet the PLL. That's a way better product.
We got a barn burner in the squad ride vote.
Do we actually?
You overbeat the Jays by one vote.
One vote. Thank God. I like that play better. Thank God. Let's freaking go, chat. Needed the support from the squad on Chicago and LA over. Detmers is going to be tossing turkeys. Smiley's going to be throwing 89, tossing Turks. All right. Let's hope we get an over by the 5th inning here, but you never know. It might be a sweat. It might be a sweat. All right. Grab that total responsibly while you still can at this number because it's only going to move up. It's still moving. It's still moving and grooving.
You're going to eat.
Holy smokes. Yeah, it's at 9, pretty much minus 110 consensus, both sides. All right. We're fading these lefties. We're backing these offenses that prefer facing lefties. And we're taking the sharp total up a run, chat. Need a winner after yesterday's Nats over cake. I blame the smoke.
Of course.
Ball was not flying. I blame the smoke.
It's tough.
I saw
Longo hit one of the warning track.
Yes, he did.
9th.
Longo had, I think, 4 great at-bats and at least 2 hits last night.
He's him.
Unbelievable.
Goat.
He's him. Yes, that's going to be Joey Votto when he comes back to the Reds in that lineup. Veteran presence.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, it would be. Favorite Prize Picks play? I'd say my favorite play is probably that Verlander under fantasy score. What do you think, Javon? What do you got?
Mine would probably be Rendon. Yeah.
Let's go. Rendon over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, chat.
Yeah.
All right, boys. What else we got going on? We absolutely need, like air, JD Martinez to score a run, chat. Hope you guys tailed that if it cashes. If not, I hope you didn't. Okay. Minnesota looks like they have a nuke. Took a 1-0 lead here. Carlos Correa going yards. A little 1-0 lead for the Twins early in that game against your Rays. Not a lot of runs in that game.
Yeah, Bailey no-hitter. I bet.
Holy smokes. And W. Jenks there from a Rays fan.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Chat, stick around. All right. I know you guys are. We got Trent taking over here in a minute. Going over the surgical stream. Feel free to come up, pitch a play, give him a winner. I promise he'll be happy if you do. All right. Pull a Fear Aiken, make him take it right in front of you. So that way he has to lock it in.
There we go.
All right. Right in front of his eyes. Okay. Smart move by Fear Aiken there. And it worked. All right. Squad ride tonight. Angels over 9 against the Cubs. All right. Runs galore in that game. We're bouncing back. We're smacking the squad rides. We're so close to 100 wins, chat. We're so freaking close to 100 wins. Let's keep moving. Let's keep grooving. 93, 58, and 3. Absurd. Absolutely absurd. All right. I would compare the squad ride to Ellie De La Cruz's first week in the MLB. Electric.
Yep.
Absolutely electric. All right, chat. You guys know the drill. We'll catch you on here tomorrow. Got plenty of bets to go over. Same time, same place on the Book It Sports Twitch on BTL Friday. We'll be seeing. All right. Let's smack our bets and let's have a night.